Okay. Are we here? Are we here? What's going on? We are here with a reaction video. For those of you that do not know who I am, my name is Michael Young, aka Forever Young. Feel free to subscribe if you like the vibe, like the video, if you feel it. Comment if you got any questions or you just want to show some love. Hit the notification bell. Vontoocut. Now, you know already your boy Forever got love for everybody. No cap. Every single person I got love for, because at the end of the day, whatever you are doing or whatever you are believing in is because you think it is going to make you happy. And I'm all for that. I'm all for it. But I had this request multiple times already, and now I just figured out, I thought I actually had to buy a new setup, but long and behold, literally the universe was like, you know what, YouTube it again today, and I figured it out to do it comfortably on what I have today. So we're going to go ahead and react to this video, man. This is his newest video. You guys see the date came out November 11th. And like I said, I got nothing against this guy. I got nothing against this guy at all. But I want to react to some videos. So here we go. Let's get into it.
Go in a room alone and stop all distractions before you listen to this video. The hamster wheel. Wake up.
Wake up.
If you, which is just we, want to keep living in the fantasy, click off the video. The fantasy. Once you break the matrix, there's no going back. The matrix.
First and foremost, that's facts. Once you start to embark or start to begin on this spiritual journey, on this awakening path, and you start to know better, you do better. And what he's saying is correct. You cannot turn around. Once you know that you're awake and you're aware, you can't go back. You have to do this, or else your life's going to suck. But just, again, take note of the tone. Take note of the energy that he is projecting. I don't have anything against him, but this kind of content I don't like. I'm only watching this because I was requested to, and it's probably going to make some good content. But as far as spiritual goes, I feel like I need to have uplifting. I feel like I need to have enthusiasm, you know, happiness. And again, everyone's path is different, but so far, I'm not feeling it.
It's not society. The matrix is not spiritual shit, no. The matrix is life, the body, the universe. That's the matrix.
He just said the matrix is not society. He said the matrix is not spirituality. Is not. He said the matrix is the body, life, reality, which literally is the world, and spirituality is body, the life. So I don't know. I just heard a little bit of a contradiction.
When we started out as a thought, right? When they talk about the Big Bang, that was us. Now, we were just a thought floating in existence. And we said, we're bored of just being a thought. We want to feel things now. So we decided, okay, let's start to build Big Bang and let's have a physical experience. Let's start the hamster wheel, the cycle of life.
The hamster wheel already started with consciousness. And you're thinking that the hamster wheel starts by physical. The hamster wheel started by non-physical. So the wheel already started from just consciousness. I didn't look up a book for that. This is literally just what I feel. This is what I think 5D is. 5D is just an understanding beyond yourself, and you'll be able to sift through things. Yeah, we'll get into a 5D video soon.
But we did that at a price. Once we started the cycle of life, we realized that we can't stop the cycle of life. I don't think that hits you. Once we started the cycle of life, we realized that we can't stop the cycle of life. Imagine if you was in a room and you couldn't get out the room and you couldn't go to sleep and you couldn't age, what would you do? You would make your whole entire fantasy.
Okay, we're getting extreme here. Just want to point out, just listen carefully.
Once again, before we continue,
click off the video.
If you want to keep living in the fantasy, please click off the video. We don't want to ruin it.
I believe that you create a fantasy within your life. This is what life's about. This is what we're doing here. We're here to create exactly what we want. So with him saying, if you want to live in a fantasy land or you want to live that dream life, click off the video. So what type of life are you trying to make us live? Or what type of life are you trying to portray that you want people to live?
Y'all, for us, just please click off the video. But we all, as a collective consciousness, as a one whole, have to come to this realization. We're not God because we're great. We're God because we're the only things here. Let me say that again. We're not God because we're great. We're God because we're the only thing here. And that We Are God that Von posted, that We Are God video that Von posted, the whole you are me and I am you, we are the same being. It's just...
I agree with all that. You guys know me. I talk about, I am God, you are God. God is creator of life. I agree with that stuff. I agree that I am him, he is me. That's why I'm able to understand what he is doing is only because it's what he believes he should be doing.
One consciousness.
Right. We're all from a higher consciousness.
Anything you do to somebody else comes back to you because it's just you. It's just you.
Karmatic law.
It's only us.
Law of attraction.
It's only us. You literally listening to yourself right now. I'm trying to wake up myself.
Sure. Yes. Yes.
Let's break the matrix. Back to the hamster wheel of life. Right?
He was feeling himself right there. Let's break the matrix. But that was good. Yes. I am. That's when I say, like, I'm not only speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself. Yes. Yes. Good job. I like this. This is good so far. This is good.
When we first came into this physical reality, we were scared of death. We thought death was a bad thing.
Who said that?
Then we realized, oh, death isn't actually real. We live forever. Now we have to realize as a collective that it's actually bad that we live forever. Because now we have to experience things and keep feeling forever.
Forever. Shout out to me. Who said that's bad? See, already we're 5 minutes into this video and I'm already going to get to the crux of this because that's all I need. I need a couple minutes. This is when you take things too far. We are spiritual beings in a physical body, flesh and blood. So there has to be a balance. And what I see here is an overbalance of grabbing on, bearing on to spirituality, bearing on to non-physical and letting go of the physical, which you want to do in a sense, but we're still here physical. I don't know if you're trying to achieve rainbow body. I think you're like 18, but we're here to experience life, and those experiences are going to share and expand others naturally if we're doing this right. And the only way you know you're doing this right is by how you feel. If you feel good, chances are you're probably hitting the mark. If you don't feel good, you might need to switch some things up. Tell me what you see and the energy you feel when you listen to this young man talk. Do you feel like he feels good? Do you feel like the energy that he is portraying underneath the words, do you feel like he's feeling good? I don't know.
Imagine if your homie said, yo, my nigga, hey, come to this lit party with me. It's going to be the littest party of your life. But the only catch to it is you can't ever leave the party. That's what this is.
That might be cool.
This
How big is the house?
Life full of vibrations and feeling, that's literally all this is. And just new flash.
So that just confirms it. Like, He just said, I'm going to rewind that part because that's key. You got to listen to that. Listen to this. This is key. And we're probably just going to wrap this up. We don't need to spend too much time talking about this.
That's what this is. This life full of vibrations and feeling, that's literally all this is.
So he just said right there, life is full of vibrations and feelings, but he's relating that to the party that we are in that never stops. This party of life that we are in and never stops are vibrations and feelings that we are in that never stops. So again, to what I said earlier, I really believe that this young man might be, again, I don't know, maybe he's on this path, the right path. He's the only one that knows that. But maybe this man is over-interpreting all of this stuff. Because I remember when I was getting too hands-on to this and getting too lost into the sauce, so to speak, you start to act like this. You start to deny everything. You start to put labels on every single thing. And in a way, you almost are conforming back into the 3D world because you think you're woke and you think, oh, this, everything is bad. We can't do anything, when really life is a balance. So you got to be careful when you are getting in deep diving within yourself, because this rabbit hole, like he said, is never ending, and you have to pace yourself, right? You have to pace yourself. You can't just, you're not going to figure out all the answers and then everything's done. Everything is never done. Thank God, because I don't know about Vaughn or you, but I enjoy life. I enjoy sifting and sorting and growing individually, spiritually, physically, and sharing and co-creating. I enjoy this. So why would we ever want it to stop?
And just new flash, just to give it to y'all, all that religion shit, all that spirituality shit, it's fake.
Spirituality is fake?
Yeah. Bond was in the fantasy.
Religion is allegorical or metaphorical. If you don't know what those words mean, it's like a story. It's like a story. It's like a short story, or it's like a story, like with literal characters. Maybe these people were in existence. Maybe some of these stories were true. Maybe they weren't. But the Bibles are basically a rule book on how to live life, and that rule book is told in a fictional way.
We was all in the fantasy. Now, this is the point of letting go, because we realized it was a fantasy. Yeah, it was a fantasy. Like, even, let us use something small. Meditating. There's no point of meditating. The reason why there's no point of meditating, because you're meditating to get back to what? The source. You are the source.
You're meditating to get back to the source that is within you, the source that is non-physical, which dwells in the body, in the chakras. You and your higher self are one, but you can't take account for how your blood flows. You can't take account for how much oxygen your body is operating on and how much it needs, how much it releases. You can't take account for how your food digests. That is your higher self that you tap into when you're meditating. Come on.
Just you. It's just us here. You're lining up your chakras for what? To get all-time peace?
No, not all time.
That's just an emotion. You're over that emotion. See, here's the love vibration, and here's the hate vibration. You think you're here when really, no, you're here. You're literally God. You're just watching it, and you can pick any vibration you want. But at the end of the day,
facts.
You're not the vibration.
That's facts. That's good. That's good. That's a good point.
Emotions, dimensions, all that, we made up because we are God. It's just us. It's literally just us. We made all this up because we was bored. This whole false reality, this role playing we got going on, we made up because we was bored.
I'm about to fast forward.
The Anunnaki, the Draco, all that shit is fake. They're all role playing. Are the actual Anunnaki?
So that stuff right there,
Yeah, they're just us. They're just beings.
I agree with that.
Yeah, they're all role playing.
Yeah.
That's why there's no point of fighting. Whenever you fight somebody, you're fighting yourself because we're all the same being.
10 fingers, baby.
We're all the same exact being.
There's no cap.
Then you probably thinking, well, okay, this is why you're supposed to show love to everybody.
No.
When you show love to everybody, just showing love to yourself.
Right.
You
show unconditional love to everybody, but the reason I said no is when somebody is talking trash to you, you don't always show love. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to not necessarily defend yourself, but you have to exert a different kind of energy in order for the greatest outcome to come. Happiness isn't always the answer. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I said that is because when you're trying something, for example, I've been skateboarding a lot. You're skating, and you're trying a new trick for hours. If you just go at the end of the, I'm just happy, it's okay, that's good, but you still need a little bit of competitiveness, a little bit of unease, because that pushes you, just like my Costco story, that pushes you beyond to, that problem pushes you to search for more solutions that are going to propel you to your highest potential. So that's when you're able to take negativity and translate it into contrast, which contrast is a map towards a solution. Then that's when things start to really trickle in.
Showing love, that's it. And just showing love to yourself is what we've been doing this whole entire time. There's no point. It's gonna get old. This whole time we just been role playing, using egos, acting like we're different, but we're not. We just been role playing, just an endless loop. It's like your homie and you go to a party every damn day. You go to 10 parties a day. Eventually you're gonna get tired of that shit. Everything you see is literally you. You see you all the time.
Okay, we literally just fast forwarded like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and he's literally talking about the same thing. So in this whole video, I believe, I don't need to watch the whole thing. I know you don't want to watch the whole thing. You got to be careful, guys, when you're living life, especially when you're diving into the powers that we have, the limitlessness that we have, because you can end up kind of, this is paranoia, in my opinion, right? This is extremist. We're not here to have this type of energy. I mean, maybe in certain times in our life, but this is a common thread. And a lot of people have said this. A lot of people are putting reaction videos up to this young man like, yo, what is going on? It just seems like you just got to relax, man. Let go a little bit, relax, and enjoy this journey. You can still do everything you're doing, but with a more enjoyable manner. I don't know. I'm just stoked that we just did a reaction video, though. I feel like we were trying to get this thing going and moving and grooving, and now we're really doing it. So look out for a lot more reaction videos. Vontoocut, man. You know, I trust the universe is guiding you on this path in the right way. You know, I trust that where you are right now in life is where you're supposed to be, and I have confidence that the universe is going to take care of you as well as all of us. So at the end of the day, man, teach his own. Go ahead and get your bread. Go ahead and get your butter for the bread. And, man, again, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Yeah, look out for these, man. Sunday Fun Day. I hope you guys have a good day. And without any more distractions, without anything else to say, forever out. Peace. Okay? Gotta time that. This is all going to be raw. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe, you son bitch.